and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Amra and this is Amra's Beauty Blog. I'm a freelance makeup artist with a passion for all things beauty. If you're a subscriber, then a welcome return. If you like this video, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for weekly uploads. And today I'm going to be doing something that's a little bit different. There's a lot of hype around a TV series, which you might recognise from some of the pieces that I've put behind me. And that TV series is Stranger Things. And Stranger Things have collabed with MAC and have come up with a MAC collaboration. And I decided to pick up the whole collection. I am a huge fan of the TV series. And when I heard that they were doing a collab, I actually missed it by like a day or two. So I ended up sort of missing out on getting this bum bag. And I just wanted to shout out and thank one of my subscribers who kindly got this sent to me from the States. We're going to create some looks. If you've not seen the show is a phenomenon. I mean, it's been around for many years now, but it's now at its 4th season. The way that the collection is divided is that it's done in two. So you have the normal world and then you have the upside down world. And that's how the collection is sort of split up. So I wanted to show you the pieces that come with the normal world and the pieces that come with the upside down world. And I really hope you enjoy this, because I wanted to do something a little bit different with my channel, purely because I know I talk about new launches and some comparisons, but I thought this would be a little bit different and it does show my personality, so I hope that you enjoy this. So what I really love about this collection is that they really paid attention to detail, and especially when you really enjoy a TV series, you want the collab to really show that they understand the world, and it gets you very excited. So what they did with this packaging was nothing short but clever. What they did, if you have a look here, is they show the normal world, as you can see, and you have parts of the collection. So this comes with an eyeshadow palette, it comes with a blush, and then you get 3 lip colours that are part of the sort of Hawkins world, the world that exists above the upside down. And they also added a brush, and this is the 217 SES brush, which I haven't used. I've got the 217 S brush, but I'm not sure what the difference is with the SES. But this is going to be really good for applying shadows, so I was going to use that and demonstrate that with you, as well as show you some looks with the palette here, which is called Hawkins Class of 1986 Eye Palette. And then you also get Friends Don't Lie, which is the powder blush. And then your 3 lip colours are EERIE, Excellent Erica and Wild Wheeler. I thought we could do some looks and demonstrate these. Then what was really clever is if you look at the packaging for the upside down, you can see that the world is actually upside down, and the way they've done that is so clever. This one also comes with an eyeshadow palette, and this was called the Void Eye Palette. And you also get He Likes It Cold, which is the blush. And you get, as well as that, 3 of the lip colours. These are lip glasses. So what I forgot to mention was the previous 3 were also lip glasses. And they come in Skull Rock, Rockin' Robin and Marvelous Max. So you get all of these, and then you also get a limited edition Stranger Things MAC brush, and this is in the 140 SES brush, and I'm going to be using this to apply the blush. Honestly, I'm very impressed so far with just the feel of this brush, because I always find sometimes that MAC brushes can be quite scratchy. I know they're synthetic, and that's probably why I get that feeling, but I've got quite sensitive skin, and I was very surprised when I felt this. It feels very soft, which really surprised me when this is a synthetic brush. And I do love the design of this, with this sort of red dip at the tip, and you've got the black, and it's just a great contrast, and it's a really nice homage to the TV series. We're going to take a look at each of them now, and then we're going to do some looks. I'm going to create some sort of Hawkins looks, and then we're going to do some upside down looks, and I'll give you my thoughts on this collection. Okay, to start off with, let's take a look at this one. So this is the Hawkins Class of 1986 Eye Palette, and when you look at it, it's such a clever idea, but this looks like a book from the side. It's really cleverly done. It says 1986. There's also these raised vines at the back when you press it, and you can feel that with your hand, and it's just very clever to have that texture. And you get 12.8 grams of product, and when you open it up, you also get this little thing inside. I'm not going to zoom in because this does give plot details, so it's very clever that they did that, and just kind of great attention to detail. With this you get a mirror with the eyeshadow. You get this which says Tigers on the end of the mirror, which is very in line with the TV series. Then you get altogether 8 shades which are all wearable shades, I would say. The colours start from Dingus, Palace Arcade, Melvard's General Store, Starcourt Mall, Benny's Burger, Hawkins High, Surfer Boy Pizza and USS Butterscotch. So these are all kind of names that are linked to the TV series. Very, very cool. So just a reminder, this one is Dingus, Palace Arcade, Melvard's General Store, Starcourt Mall, Benny's Burger, which is there, Hawkins High, and Surfer Boy Pizza and USS Butterscotch. We're going to take a look at those colours together now, and I'll do an arm swatch for you of all the colours as well. Okay, so what's great is that there's a mirror. So I'm going to use the mirror that's here, and we're just going to go into my first colour, which I think I'm drawn to, Benny's Burger, because it's a nice sort of base colour and I'm looking forward to trying that. So I'm going to go in with the brush, just tap it, you can see the colour there. So that's a matte colour. So I'd say that's a nice matte colour. So I've just put that on and you can see that it's just created a nice base. And I would probably put, I think these are kind of more sort of highlighty or highlighter shades, which will leave that to the end. And I think we'll try a little bit of Hawkins High, but we're going to put that on the sort of outer V and just to add some depth. So we're going to go in with the 217 SCS brush and I'm just tapping into Hawkins High, which you can see there. So that's nice. I've just added a bit of depth using Hawkins High, and then I'm going to take a colour that I think might sort of pop a little bit. I might actually take Starcourt Mall and put that just on the inner part of my eye. So that colour. Again, that's a bit more of a matte colour. That's cute. And then I'm going to use the colour Palace Arcade, I think, as a kind of liner. So let's see how we get on. So this colour is Palace Arcade. So we'll go with USS Butterscotch. Let's try that one first. And I'm just going to put that on the inner corner of my eyes. And then just put it on the Cupid's bow and then a little bit on the brow bone. So I'm just kind of playing with the colours a little bit. This is the blush that comes with this particular side of the set. This one's called Friends Don't Lie, and you can see from the colour that it's quite a light pink colour. It comes in the same sort of Hawkins packaging, kind of that book style. You open it up and then it says HFC. Not going to go into too much detail about that, but if you watch the show you'll know what that means. So I'm going to take this Stranger Things brush and I'm going to tap into the colour. It also has a mirror as well. I didn't show you the mirror, and it says here Tiger Pride 86. So this is the swatch for Friends Don't Lie. I'm just going to go into Friends Don't Lie. I can see that colour on the brush, so we're just going to go in. Cool, so I've just put that on and it's really adding a little bit of depth to the rest of the makeup, making the makeup all kind of come together. Very, very nice. So that is Friends Don't Lie. Well, there are 3 glosses and I was going to go with the lightest one, which is called EERIE first. So let me show you EERIE. That's what EERIE looks like. It has a lot of these sort of tigers, 1986, property of Hawkins. I love the way that this is in line with the TV series, and I'm going to show you the colour. This is like a nude colour, so let's see how this looks. So we're just going to put this on. This is a really lovely nude and goes really well with the rest of the look. So This is EERIE L. I'm just going to go away and just add a little bit of liner and a little bit of mascara, and then I'm going to try the other two lips with you, but this is EERIE L. So I've just gone off camera and I've added some mascara and some liner. And now we're going to try on the other lip product, so let's do that now. So the next colour I have is Excellent Erica, and if you do watch the TV series you'll know who Erica is. Again, the packaging is in line with the TV series. Very pigmented. This is a really lovely colour. Definitely pops and has really sort of Erica vibes. If you do watch the TV series, you know she's quite opinionated. So this really suits sort of her character. So we're now moving on to the final lip gloss from this particular sort of part of the set. This one is called Wild Wheeler, and it's kind of more leaning towards the purpley side, but let's see how this looks. Same packaging as before, so it keeps in line with everything else. This is a really nice colour as well. It's really interesting because these colours really pop. But I was surprised because I've used lip glosses before, but this has a lot of vibrancy to it, which I really, really like. This one is definitely more on the fuchsia side. This one is Wild Wheeler. Okay, so let's just try and create a different look. So I'm going to go into Benny's Burger again because it's a matte and use it as a base. So we're going to go into Melville's General Store, and that's what the colour looks like. And I'm just going to tap it on the outer V. I think this colour definitely works better with a finger. So I'm just going to do the other side. And then I'm going to do the same with the colour Dingus, because I think Dingus is going to apply better with my fingers as well. And I think that definitely works better, because I think this texture just picks up better with your fingers rather than with a brush. So I think you can see that you've got that sort of blue on the outer side, and then on the inner side you've got that sort of more goldy colour. So for a bit of fun, I think I'll take Hawkins High and I'm going to just try and do that as a liner underneath, very, very gently. This is a matte colour. Very gently sweep it under the eye. And then what I'm going to do is I will take Surfer Boy Pizza, which is this highlighter shade. I'm just going to dab it on the inner corner. And then a little bit on the Cupid's bow. And then a little bit on the brow bone. That's pretty cool. So we're just going to add a little bit of lip, and I'm going to go into EERIE L again. And this is just a really nice nude. So here is a second look using the rest of the colours from the Hawkins class of 1986 eye palette. And I'm just going to quickly swatch these for you. Okay, so this is Dinkus, Palace Arcade, Melville's General Store, Starcourt Mall, Benny's Burger, Hawkins High, Surfer Boy Pizza, and the final shade is USS Butterscotch. So these are the lip gloss swatches. So the first one is EERIE, the second one is Excellent Erica, and the third one is Wild Wheeler. Okay, so now we move on to the Upside Down palette, and this one is called the Void Eye Palette, and as you can see, packaging is fantastic. This is very, very in line with what's happening right now. So you open it up and it's like the upside down really. All the colours are just like that, and all these bits have sort of come up. When you touch them, these vines are raised again, and you have this inside which represents the upside down, and then these are the colours. So you have the Mothergate, the Void, Demo Bat, Code Red, Demogorgon, Creole House, Spores, which is here, and the final one, which is Mind Flayer. Quite a bit different to the other palette. This one is definitely more on the cooler side, and it's quite interesting, and so I picked this up because I thought I don't really have colours like this, so it'll be interesting to see how this looks on my skin tone. With something like this, I think I will use Demogorgon as a base because there are some mattes in here, again similar sort of shades as the one before, similar textures, so I think that should work as a base. Demogorgon is in a matte formula as well, so let's go in. So that's the colour. I think we'll go into the Void first, just to put that on the outer V. And the Void is a matte formula. So I'm definitely feeling this is going to be like smoky eye vibes. I am excited to give Code Red a go because I think it might make this eye look pop a little bit. So let's try Code Red, which is a matte colour. This one is Code Red, which is the red colour. And then we're going to go into the Void again, and I'm going to use that as a liner. It's definitely giving me that sort of smoky eye vibe. And then I think I'm going to use Mind Flayer as a inner corner colour. I'm just going to go off camera, add some eyeliner and some mascara, and we're just going to kind of amp this up. So I've just gone off camera and I've added some liner. Now I use a Victoria Beckham Kajal liner, and this one is that strong black colour, and I think it works really well with this because I think it's going to bring out the sort of smokiness. And we're going to try the blush now. This is the other blush, and this one is called He Likes It Cold, and I was really intrigued by this because again the packaging is amazing, and I get this leaflet inside. It's the colour, it's a really nice colour, and this is the swatch for He Likes It Cold. I'm going to use my 140 SES brush, and we're going to have a quick play and get this blusher on. It's pretty pigmented. So as you can see, I didn't think it was going to be this pigmented, but it really is. So I'm just going to blend it. So this blush is very pigmented, so a little goes a long way, but I've blended it out just to get the colour even. I've used my Viva La Gentile brush, and it's just helping me to blend it all out. With this part of the collection there are 3 colours. So the colour that I thought would be, I suppose, most sort of user-friendly is the colour Rockin' Robin, and it's this red colour. It's really, really lovely. It's got very cool packaging, with all these sort of vines all the way around the packaging, and it says Stranger Things. So I really thought this red would look nice, and I'm pleasantly surprised because it's better than I hoped. It has that lovely gloss to it, which is part of what the lip glosses do, but in terms of the look, it goes really well with the upside down vibe, and I am loving this. This one is Rockin' Robin. Okay, so let me quickly show you some arm swatches of these colours. So the first one is called the Mothergate, the Void, Demo Bat, Code Red, Demo Gorgon, Creole House, Spores, and the last one is Mind Flayer. So the next of the lip glosses is Marvelous Max, and I like this one because it is quite unusual. It's kind of like yellow. You'll see that it's actually not how it will look on the lips, and it has that kind of look that I think Pat McGrath is really good at, which is the colour looks a certain way, but then it just really enhances your lips with that something that you can't quite put your finger on, and I think this is going to be quite interesting on my lips and very nice. So let's see how this goes. Wow. You know, it's a really interesting colour. It looks like it's going to be bright neon yellow, but when you put it on, I mean, you do see that your lips are slightly tinted, but it doesn't look the same as in the actual packaging. This is Marvelous Max. I think a few of you that watch my channel are going to be a bit shocked about why I picked this colour. This colour is the last one from the collection, and it's called Skull Rock. And Skull Rock has a lot of significance, but you need to watch the show to know what that is. I'm not going to tell you, but this is the colour. And you're going to think, oh my god, Amra, this is not the kind of colour you would normally pick or choose. The reason I chose this was it is a couple of months from Halloween, and it's the kind of Halloween colour that would look very, very nice. And if I was going to a party or dressing up, this would be perfect. So I thought, let's try this on for fun and just see how it looks on my lips. It's a real gothic colour. That's sort of the best sort of one layer I could do. And I don't even know if I've applied it correctly because I don't tend to use colours like this. I picked this up, right, because I'm a little bit curious. Well, around kind of Halloween time, it would just be a really cool colour to wear. I mean, it is a little bit patchy, but I'd probably go in with another layer. But I wanted to show you this. It's definitely out of my comfort zone. It's not the kind of colour you'd normally see me wear. It's almost like it needs it because otherwise it just looks a bit patchy. So I'm just adding another layer. This is what the colour looks like, and it just is that kind of dark Stranger Things vibe. I feel like I should be going to like a Beetlejuice party or something. Sometimes makeup is fun, and this is the time when you can experiment a little bit, and I kind of like that. It's giving me like another personality with this. So I'm quite enjoying being out of my comfort zone. So that's the lip, and this one is Skull Rock, and I don't know if I've even applied it like properly because I feel like it's a little bit patchy in some places. So I have just taken everything off, and I'm just going to use some of the remaining colours from this really interesting palette. I have Demogorgon on as a base colour, and I'm going to use my fingers for the other three colours, which is the Mothergate, Demo Bat and Creole House, because the formula is that little bit different and it doesn't pick up very well with a brush. I think I'm going to take Creole House, and that's the colour, and we're just going to put it on the outer V. So Creole House is actually really nice when you put it on using your fingers, which I have. It's created a lovely sort of effect. I really like this colour. And so I'm kind of intrigued by Demo Bat and the Mothergate now. So I might take Demo Bat, and I'm going to try using Demo Bat on the inner part of my eye. So that's the colour. And actually they work really well together, the two colours. Demo Bat. The two colours go actually really nicely. I'm going to try the Mothergate and just see how that colour looks. So it's a really nice and interesting colour. I might just put that. It reminds me a little bit of Mind Flayer, but a bit darker. I was thinking of using Spores because Spores kind of is a highlighter shade. Let's take Spores first with the brush and just see how it picks it up. So the brush does pick up Spores. I'm just going to put Spores on the inner corner of the eye, and then just a little bit on the Cupid's bow and on the brow bone. And then like the tip of my nose slightly. I might try and use the Mothergate as a liner. But yeah, I think the Mothergate works well as a kind of liner. Yeah, I think it goes pretty well actually. I think with this look, let's try that yellow shade. So this one is Marvelous Max. And I really like this look, it's really cool. And the last three is Marvelous Max, Rockin' Robin and Skull Rock. So this is my upside down look, and I am really impressed with this collaboration. I guess the formula that was great was the matte formula in the eyeshadows. The ones that required me to use my fingers, it wasn't as pigmented as I would have liked, and I wish they were more pigmented. So there were a couple of colours in the eyeshadow palettes that could have been better. And when I blended some of the colours, they weren't always great, and I had to kind of work out how I can make them work. The marketing side of this has been amazing. I love the bum bag. This is the Property of Hawkins Tigers bum bag that came with the MAC collab. I really thought that was a really good touch. I'm glad that I got my hands on that. With regards to the blushes, I felt that both of the blushes were really good. The pinky one, I had to work it a little bit more to get the colour to show, but when it did, it looked very nice. And then on the opposite side, when I was using the one from the Upside Down, I think I found that it was just very pigmented, so I had to blend that out. So that was kind of odd in terms of the formula, but it was still nice colours. When it came to the lip glosses, I think all of these lip glosses are really nice. I would say that you don't have to get the one that's black. I picked that up because of potential Halloween parties, that sort of thing, whereas the other 5 are pretty wearable. Even the yellow one, which I put on and I thought it was going to be bright neon yellow, and it wasn't. I'm really, really happy. I love Stranger Things, so this has been a real nerd situation for me, that I picked up the MAC collection and the collab with Stranger Things. So I hope you've enjoyed this. It's something a little bit different. I hope you enjoy the rest of the season, and I can't wait for season 5, the finale, the final season to come through. I will also add towards the end of this video a little bit of a homage to Stranger Things. It's actually a live band, and it was a cheerleading band that was at a local shopping centre near me, and they were playing Running Up That Hill by Kate Bush, which has now gone back to #1 after 36 years or something because of Stranger Things, and I just thought it'd be pretty cool to have that playing out. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and I will look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thank you.